Hi, Leslie Brock here with Meg's Delight, here to answer your fundraising FAQs. Yesterday I was visiting one of my Jrotc clients, and a student walked up to me and said, "Ma'am, what's in chocolate now that makes it illegal to sell in school? And what are they going to do to me if they catch me selling it in school?" I thought it was an interesting question because obviously this student had been told by an instructor that he would face severe consequences if he were caught selling chocolate in the school. Now, I don't know if the instructor had told him this to dissuade him from selling chocolate in the school, or possibly that the instructor had been told that the student would be penalized if he were caught selling chocolate in the school. That Whether the student is penalized is up to the district and the school itself. However, that is not the federal regulation. I'm going to explain to you today why chocolate and candy products are no longer legal to sell in the school and what the consequences are for noncompliance. You see, our federal government has decided that it's what is being served for lunch through the vending machines and through fundraisers during school that are making our kids fat. Therefore, they have decided that they will regulate the calorie, carb, fat, and trans fat content of everything that is sold in a public school or served in a public school. Now, because the federal government subsidizes most public school nutrition programs, they actually have the right to determine what they will and will not subsidize. So, when the federal government made these new regulations through the USDA, they passed them down to your state Department of Agriculture, who in turn passed them down to the region, and then the school districts, and then your particular student's school or your school. Now, these laws were enacted several years ago, and the U.S. or each state Department of Agriculture used to only inspect schools every 5 years. However, when schools failed to comply with these new laws, the USDA said, okay, no longer 5 years, now you have to inspect them every 2 years. So now the school districts are enforcing these new regulations. One example is last year, Houston ISD in Texas, the fourth largest school district, was fined $27,000 for non-compliance in fundraising in several of their high school campuses. For more information on that particular fine, you can Google HISD fine for noncompliance in fundraising, or you can contact me at Leslie, Leslie, at megsdelight.com and request that information. I'll be happy to send it to you. So the federal regulation now is if a school is found in non-compliance for food they serve in the cafeteria, food they serve through their vending machines, or food they serve through fundraising, they will be fined for non-compliance. The student will not be fined. The teacher will not be fined. It will be the school and the district that is fined. So now you know why chocolate and candy and a lot of that other great stuff, cookies, things that were great fundraisers for schools, are no longer legal to sell in the school. And now you know what the penalties are for non-compliance. I hope this has helped you. This is Leslie Brock with Meg's Delight.